So I ordered one of these carry-on cases from Level8, and it turns out it wasn't quite right for me. Lucky for me, they sent me another one. So today I'm here to walk you through both of these cases so you can make the right decision about which one you need, unlike me, who made the wrong decision. Don't be me. So I'm pretty stoked to be working with Level8, who sent me both of these carry-on cases to try out. This is actually my first time using hard shell luggage and luggage with spinner wheels. It's a whole new world. As I use these cases in my travels, or rather as I use the one that I decide to keep, more on that in a bit, I can make another video comparing hard shell and soft-sided luggage. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. Now, before I get into the specific features of each case, here are some features that both of these Level8 carry-on luggage cases offer. These are features available on most of their larger checked-in size luggage as well. First up, they're suitable for most aircraft overhead compartments, hence the whole carry-on thing. Both of these cases are made with aerospace Macrolon hard shell material. I honestly don't even really know what that means. And the website doesn't actually have that much information about it either, but it sounds really impressive, right? So what we need to know is that this material is long-lasting and durable and water-resistant. Both of these cases also have TSA-approved combination locks built in. The Roadrunner over here actually has two latches because there are two different cases that you need access to. I don't know if I'm like a prehistoric animal, but I'm used to zippers locking and you put a padlock or a TSA lock through the zipper pulls. These cases actually have the TSA lock actually built in. So there's a combo lock on the top of the case and the actual zipper pulls lock in place. And to open it, it's as simple as hitting a button and then your zippers are accessible. And then they shut like this. It's a little fiddly getting the zippers right so they can latch properly, but it's very handy to have it all in one, and you will never lose a lock, because I would be lying if I said I haven't lost a few TSA locks in my day. Now this is the textured carry-on, which we'll get into a little bit later, and this is the Roadrunner, which has two locks because it has two compartments. So one for the front, one for the back, and you can get into either when you want. I am particularly excited about the wheels on these cases, since these are my first hard shell spinner cases. They are 360-degree spinner wheels, so you can slide the case around on all four wheels, which is super handy in airports, but also you can roll it on two wheels, which is useful if the terrain isn't so smooth. The spinner wheels are designed to be anti-shock and ultra quiet, so you can like sneak up on somebody all like ninja style with your luggage. I don't know when you would actually need to do that, but you know, it's cool that you can. Both interiors are also fully lined with a divider and two zipper pockets for smaller items. I'll show you each of those shortly. So first, I'm going to take you on a tour of the Roadrunner. This was the first case I ordered, and I was particularly excited about it for a few reasons. But then I realized it had a shortcoming for my needs that led me to order the other case. This is the Roadrunner carry-on hardshell case with laptop pocket, 20-inch. It has a 38-liter capacity, and its dimensions are such that it can fit into most airline overhead bins. So let's look at some of the features of this, and why I really liked it and why this was the first case that I ordered is this front pocket. Because most hard shell luggage only has one pocket, and it's difficult to get into if you just want to grab a few things. This has a separate pocket into which you can put a laptop. There's a special laptop pocket here, there's a tablet pocket here, and there's a couple of additional little pockets for you to store things like cords or maybe a few extra bits and bobs. This makes it very handy if you just need to access a few things while you're traveling. Because the thing about hard shell cases is, if you want to get into the case, which we're about to do, the only way to do it is to lay the entire thing flat and to unzip the entire thing. Which, quite frankly, if you just need something because you're just going on the run or you're in the airport and you just need to grab a jacket, doing this is not the easiest thing in the world. Yet, here we are. This is the main space of the Roadrunner case. So, there are two equal halves. Zip that up so you can see. This half over here, which is where the luggage handle frame is, has a little compression strap here that can hold some things in place. And then the other side here, we have some zippered compartments. and then it opens up and you can store more things in here. Both sides are fully lined. Quality of the material is very high. The lining on the suitcases is generally intended to help you keep things clean and well organized. So it's a joy to open and a joy to go through. And the challenge with this case is if you're not going to use it for your laptop, this pocket and the material that is involved in the construction thereof eats up valuable packing space in the main compartment. The capacity of this case is 38 liters. Now, to put this in perspective, depending on the case and how it's designed, you can get up to 45 liters of packing space into a carry-on that will fit in most airline overhead compartments. So 38 liters is not a lot of space, especially if you're doing crazy things like I do, like traveling long-term for months at a time with carry-on luggage only. Who this case is perfect for is somebody who's taking a short trip and you're just doing it all with one bag and you want to keep your laptop in the front pocket of this case. In that case, so to speak, this is an excellent option for you. This is the Level 8 Road Runner 20-inch carry-on case with front laptop pocket that unfortunately seems a little too small for my trip. Now, I could obviously pack this a little bit better, but I think you get the idea. No matter how well I pack, it's too much of a stretch. And here is the Level 8 textured carry-on 20-inch with 3 extra liters of capacity. That actually will work. I'm pretty sure that I can squish this down and zip it shut. So this now brings me to this case, which was the second case that I ordered. This is the textured carry-on 20-inch. This is the exact same size in terms of the dimensions. However, it has 3 more liters of packing space at 41 liters. Now, 41 liters is still a bit of a stretch for me to get all my stuff into, but again, I'm currently on a 5-month trip with carry-on luggage only. So I'm definitely testing the limits of what's possible to do with carry-on luggage. 41 liters for most people is appropriate if you're traveling with carry-on luggage only. Now, the reason why there's an extra 3 liters of capacity is because there's no front pocket. It's a very simple bag with just one opening that I will show you in a minute. A few differences though include it's made with this special anti-scratch surface versus the Road Runner, which has a more glossy surface. The benefit of this, of course, is luggage is inevitably going to get scratches and bumps and bruises along the way, and especially hard shell too, because you have to put it down on the floor in order to open it up. So this is going to mask those bumps and scratches very easily. And this, of course, is their olive green color. They have a huge array of colors in which you can order your luggage, which I quite like because everybody seems to have the same color luggage these days. So not only do I like having colored luggage as an expression of my personality, but also if your luggage stands out, it's less likely to be stolen because you might actually find someone making away with your luggage. And if your luggage stands out, it's going to be more difficult for them to make that getaway. So Level 8's textured carry-on lineup actually comes in 4 different sizes, 1 of which is carry-on size and 3 of which are checked sizes. Fundamentally though, they're all the same. They all have the combo lock on top. They all have telescoping handle for rolling on 4 or 2 wheels. They all have a top and side handle for carrying it wherever you need to carry it, and they're super sturdy as well, but they're also very low and slim profile. And then on the inside, pretty simple. By the way, the wheels on these cases really are incredible. I was looking at other reviews of the Level 8 cases, and the wheels are one of the absolute standout qualities here. Everyone is amazed at how quiet these wheels are. This is my first set of hard shell spinner luggage, so maybe I can't fully appreciate how quiet these wheels are, but they really are absolutely silent, and they're very smooth, and they spin in all the ways in all the directions. So you can send it spinning across the room if you want and look really cool. So on the inside, it is very similar to what we saw with the Road Runner, except with a few little differences. So if you open up the case, you're going to see on both sides, there are mesh dividers. So this will keep the contents of each side of your bag organized and unto itself. On this side, this is just a mesh divider, totally see-through. And on the other side of that, this is where the telescoping handle is. So always when you're packing, of course, make sure that you pack in such a way that makes optimal use of all the space. I will include a link to in the description to another video where I talk about how to pack optimally, especially if you're trying to go ultralight like I do with carry-on luggage only. On the other side, there's a couple of zippered pockets here, and then the mesh opens up to another fully lined side of the case. Again, they're using very high quality material and zippers in terms of the lining of the cases, so it feels really nice and it's easy to keep things organized. So, having been through the insides of both of these cases, let me just reiterate what we're talking about here. We've got combination locks on both cases. We've got telescoping handles on both cases. We've got top and side handles on both cases. And as you can see, they are almost exactly the same size. However, the Roadrunner here has 38 liters of capacity. The textured carry-on has 41 liters of capacity. So if space is important to you, then you're gonna wanna go with this. However, if extra organization is important to you or if you wanna keep your laptop in your hardshell case, then you're gonna wanna take a look at the Roadrunner. I ultimately am going to continue this trip. I'm on a 5-month carry-on trip, and I'm going to be continuing it with this case. Partly because of the additional packing capacity, and also partly because of this finish, which is going to be a lot more resistant to scratches. I have taken this on one very short and very sweet trip, and already it has 2 scratches. So unfortunately, if you like to have super pristine luggage, I think that the textured carry-on line or the textured check-in lineup that they have is going to be more appropriate for you. Now, as this trip continues and as I continue to use each of these bags, I will actually provide updates in the description of this video to let you know how it's going for me. In the description, I also have links to some packing videos as well as links to Level8 so you can check out these specific models of these bags and you can determine which case is best for you. I'm Nora Dunn, I'm otherwise known as the Professional Hobo, and thank you for watching. With